Greetings, my brothers. This is Sean Blazington, and the Cavaliers lost to the Magic, and it's all LeBron James's fault. It's nobody's fault but LeBron's. LeBron is a mean individual. He's the star of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he feels like he can talk to people any kind of way, and people are basically gonna kiss his behind because he's LeBron James. And that's the issue with the Cavaliers team. There's a whole lot of egos going on, but there's no ego bigger than LeBron James's. And if you're not on his good side, then you're screwed. And it's as simple as that. But the problem is everyone's tired of kissing LeBron's behind. That goes for Tyronn Lue, the rest of his teammates. That's why there's cliques within the locker room. You had the LeBron butt kissers and the rebels, the guys that don't want to kiss LeBron's behind. And I can tell you straight off the back who the butt kissers are. First and foremost, there's D Wade. He has no choice but to kiss booty, because if it wasn't for LeBron, he wouldn't even be in Cleveland. If it wasn't for LeBron, D Wade would be playing with the Hornets right now. He would be playing with the Bobcats if it wasn't for LeBron James. And another butt kisser is that Shannon Fries. This guy is LeBron's little servant. Yes, a LeBron this, yes, a LeBron that. And surprisingly, J.R. Smith is one of the rebels in the locker room. He's tired of kissing LeBron's behind. So there's cliques within this Cavaliers locker room, but there's one man that stands all by himself. There is one guy that nobody wants to be around, nobody wants to talk to, nobody doesn't even want to touch him. And that man is Christian Thompson. He has those Kim Kardashian cooties all over him. He's just bad luck for anything he touches. He's involved with a female witch. His fiance is in a coven, and he's getting ready to have a baby by that witch. I wouldn't be surprised if that baby was born with a basketball and some horns. That Kardashian baby is going to have basketballs and horns when it's born. And Christian Thompson will no longer be a Christian. He might as well change his name to Witchin' Thompson, because you could just take the Christian right out of it. There is absolutely no way in Hades that the Cavaliers should have lost to the Magic. And the Magic isn't even all put together. They have injured players, and most importantly, they have whack players. Why are you losing to teams with whack players, LeBron? And if you watch the highlights, you can clearly see that LeBron gave up within the second quarter. The first quarter, it was all about getting those stats. He wanted to make sure he scored so he wouldn't be a complete bum. But once he was satisfied with his scoring, he could care less if the Cavs win. He can care less if Dan Gilbert has a successful team or not. Dan Gilbert sits on his fat butt eating Twinkies and rye bread and rye dip while LeBron James is out there sweating, making his money. And LeBron is tired of this because he has the whole city of Cleveland on his back, and he's not getting paid what he deserves. That's why when he leaves Cleveland, he doesn't care where he go necessarily. He's going to Miami, but he's going for the money because he's older now and he's tired of being a slave for Dan Gilbert and the city of Cleveland. And this is when things went left with LeBron James in Cleveland. He went out one night for some pizza and he told the waiter, "No pepperonis on my pizza." And not only did the waiter put pepperonis on the pizza, she put a pig snout in the middle of the pizza. And when LeBron James opened that box and saw that pig's nose looking back up at him, that's when he knew the city of Cleveland had no love for him. And he's absolutely right, because that was completely nasty to do that to your Lord and Savior, LeBron James. He saved that city from hell. If it wasn't for LeBron James, Cleveland would be, it wouldn't even be in America. Cleveland would be somewhere in Africa right now. They would have uprooted it from the continent of America and moved it to the continent of Africa. That's how horrible Cleveland was before LeBron James came back. And they need to pay him his billions of dollars. Swishies. The Orlando Magic is so easy to beat. The name of their franchise is Magic because it's going to take a little bit of magic to lose to them. That's why they wear those jerseys, because they know if you plan on winning against us, it's not hard. And if you want to lose, you got to know a little bit of sorcery. And the Cavaliers definitely know a little bit of sorcery. Well, one person affiliated with the Cavaliers know a whole lot of sorcery. And I'm talking about that damn Kardashian. What's her name? Khloe Kardashian. I'm talking about her. She's the Wicked Witch of the East. Ever since he started dating that woman, he's been turning into a zombie. He's been turning into Lamar Odom Jr. Ugh. Aaron Gordon is the Blake Griffin of Florida. That's all he is. And LeBron James is fed up with the treatment he's receiving in Cleveland. If the city of Cleveland really had love for LeBron James, why doesn't he have a hairline? Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that can give LeBron James the hookup. But the city just don't care. They neglect LeBron's needs. He do so much for them, but they neglect his needs. When Delonte West was fooling with LeBron's mother, everyone knew about it. The fans in the stand, the people in the front office, his teammates, nobody told LeBron anything. It was an inside joke. They watched him do his little powder toss. While he was tossing up the powder, Delonte West was tossing it up with his mama. And nobody told him anything. That's how much Cleveland don't have love for LeBron James, really. Even a fan in the stand could have said, look, LeBron, your mom is with Delonte. They could have shouted anything out from the stands. All of that heckling from the crowd, you mean to tell me nobody shouted out, LeBron, Delonte's banging your mom? That's how much they don't care. And I have proof and documentations proving that Coach Mike Brown was the cameraman for Delonte and Mrs. James. This is how twisted and sick this organization is. And LeBron, he had to make some decisions the first time he left. He said, they do me so bad in Cleveland, I gotta make some decisions. And that's what he did. He made the decision to get the heck up out of there. But he wound up going back. And we do that in life. Sometimes we wind up going back to places to where, you know, because home is home. What can you really do? He grew up on that Cleveland pizza. He grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff. He wanted to go home. And living in someone else's house is a terrible thing. At first, it was fun and games going to stay the night at D Wade's house. It was going to be a great adventure, like a beautiful sleepover. But Dwayne Wade flipped the script when LeBron got down to Miami. Dwayne Wade teased LeBron every day. He didn't make him feel at home, and this is why LeBron wanted to go home. And now that Dwayne Wade is in LeBron's house, LeBron is returning the favor. Every night before the game, Dwayne Wade is in tears because of something LeBron said or something he did. This team is terrible, and Kyrie Irving, he knew it. He foresaw it. This man is like a genie. Kyrie has a crystal ball. He can foresee the future. He knows that the earth is flat. He's on some astrology type of stuff. Kyrie is a witch, just like Khloe Kardashian. He knew that this team was going to blow up, and that's why he got the heck up out of there, and I don't blame him one bit. And it's all LeBron James's fault that they keep losing these games, and they lost to the Magic. You have to know sorcery to lose to this team. It's LeBron's fault. It's Christian Thompson's fault. It's Khloe Kardashian's fault. I'll get on Isaiah in another video. Anyways, I would love it if you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment. This your boy Sean Blaze. I'm out.